As a postpartum doula, Valerie Trumbower works in people's homes in the first weeks and months after baby arrives. She spent a lot of time with first-time parents and their newborns. And now she's channeling her years of experience as a doula, a lactation counselor, and a mom into an online course she created called New Parents Academy.
The desire to start New Parents Academy came from working in people's homes in those first couple of weeks and seeing that people felt so much more confident when they knew what to expect.
Valerie offers a free online workshop. From there, parents can decide whether to enroll in her Expecting 101 course, which is broken down into short, roughly 10-minute chapters about everything from the basics, like how to change a diaper, to what baby gear you really need and don't.
So that you don't feel like you have to search YouTube. You don't have to read 10 books. You have what you need right here. And if you have a question, then you come to a monthly chat and I answer that question.
Valerie also started a course for parents who are adopting, inspired by a family she worked with who was preparing to adopt twins.
Why is parenthood so scary?
It's just assumed that whether you're giving birth to this baby or you're adopting this baby, shouldn't it just be natural? Shouldn't you know what your baby needs? Or shouldn't you know what he wants at this point? And no, you don't need to know that. This is a new little person who is new to earth. He's new to breathing air. And so people are very hard on themselves. A first bath for a lot of people is really scary. Like a very wet newborn is, a slippery little thing. So being able to be there with them and say, okay, this is what I would do now. And just kind of help them to get comfortable in their new roles.
Allison Vandegrift signed up for Expecting 101 last year and has access to the content for a year after enrolling. Her son Asher is 6 months now, and she finds New Parents Academy is just as valuable now as it was then.
If I had anything that I couldn't find in her course, I'd send a message and she'd discuss it during the monthly chats. So there was one time Asher was just making all these grunting noises while he was sleeping, and I was confused, and I sent her an email with a video, and I said, "Is this normal?" And she asked if, of course, if she could use it in the next chat. So it was that immediate response of, is this normal? And having that community there as well.
And at a time when a lot of businesses are struggling because of COVID, New Parents Academy hasn't skipped a beat.
It still is an anxious time to be expecting a baby. It looks very different than it did 2 years ago. So to be able to give them something that gave them that confidence as new parents who were getting ready to welcome the baby in the middle of this time was such a blessing.